guys, and welcome to my first C64 video. And nope, I did not own a C64 back in the day. I had a Specky, but I did have friends who had C64s, and I would of course, as often as possible, go over to their places and play some games, of course, because that's what we did. And I especially remember one game that I was really fascinated by, and that was Law of the West, published by Accolade in 1984-1985. It's basically an interactive story with some light action elements or shooting elements. It's a very simple game, but I just found it very compelling. The only sad thing was that my friend only had the game on cassette, and I don't think he even had a floppy drive. But the game was basically 80% loading and 20% actual gameplay, something around those numbers, I think. And since we always insisted on shooting the wrong people and just doing stupid things, we would have to constantly restart, so it was just a little bit too much loading and not quite enough gameplay. And worth noting before we carry on is that the music in the game is done by Ed Bogas, an American Grammy-nominated composer who scored tons and tons of various animated television shows and series and films. I believe he scored Fritz the Cat, Charlie Brown, Garfield and Betty Boop. And I also think he made some demo songs for the music studio on the Atari ST, I think. He's been working with quite a few games as well. And the graphics of the game are just gorgeous. I think it's using the C64's high-res mode, which I think is the same resolution as the Spectrum. And there's also some color limitations, as you can see. That's kind of similar to the Specky, actually. Not entirely sure how that works on the 64, but really gorgeous graphics. And the graphics are done by Mimi Doggett and not Mini Doggett, as it says on the title screen. I'm not sure how they managed to screw that up. It looks like an N, not an M. And while we're talking about the graphics, the artist Mimi Doggett is a classically trained artist who started working for Atari, I think, in the early 80s, and then went on to work for Accolade, doing graphics for various Commodore 64 games. Really rather talented, and she's still working as an illustrator today. She's not in the gaming industry anymore, but just doing any type of, printed illustrations and such. Yeah, just look at this. This looked so amazing back in the day. And it's, as I said, basically an interactive story. You go around a town, I don't remember what it's called, and talk to various characters, and you can draw your gun and aim at them. I'm not sure if this makes this guy nervous, but you just pull up on the joystick, and if you want to holster your gun, you just pull down. But yeah, you got these dialogue options. So this guy is not a fan. You the sheriff of this stinking town? So we got 4 options here. Yes, son, and it's a pretty nice town. Yes, what may I do for you? What's it to you, punk? You got a burr under your saddle, boy. And all of these various options you select here will kind of change the story as you move forward. And I think the game will load after each screen, which was really super annoying. But let's see, what we're gonna tell this guy. Yeah, let's just go with yes, son, so he doesn't shoot me in the face immediately. Yeah, I think I'm gonna love it here. Such a nice guy. Don't get any ideas, Lola. Let's just go with being nice. You can stay if there's no trouble, alright? Alright, he's being slightly sarcastic here, I think. Let's just go with we'll see about that. Draw! Yep, and by the way, if you're wondering, you can shoot people in the face just immediately, and you can shoot anyone in the face if you want to. But the consequences might be very dire. Oh, it's the local butterfly of the night. I remember her. Oh, look at those pixels go. Wow. Her waist is quite amazing. Well, hello there, big boy. You can be an absolute complete prick in this game. Get off the street, you painted Jezebel. Mind if I come and visit you sometime? How's the saloon business doing? Let's go with that. Let's be a little bit wimpy and boring. Business is fine, except for the Daltons. Oh my. Oh yeah, let's just keep being nice. What can I do to help? I'd just like to see you around more. Oh, that can be arranged, actually. Alright, let's just go with this. Well, Miss Rose, I'd be happy to. Well, see you tonight at 8 then. And she walks off. Yeah, that's an interesting walk cycle, that. But again, the graphics are really, really gorgeous. And especially for the time, they were really, really nice looking. And there's a minimum of loading in this version. This is amazing. We had to spend forever. Oh, bad guy. Don't remember this. Oh, I think I do remember this guy. Hey, Gringo, I hear you got a fast draw. Why do I sound Russian? I don't know. Aren't you the Mexicali kid? Alright, let's just have some conversation here. See, some call me that. There's a price on your head, I bet. Yeah, let's just do this one. You will never take me alive. The interesting bit is you can point a gun at them and they don't really care. They just, no, that's all right. They don't get nervous. See, but you will never take me alive. Drop your gun or else. Yeah, it's your own fault, dude. And man, this is so much easier to play on a modern system. I remember it being so slow with the joystick back in the day. Oh, we could never win any fights. I've already won 2 fights. And here's the drunk doctor. Surprise, surprise, another stereotype character. Kill any more people lately, Sheriff? Well, in fact, yes, I have, 2. Do you want to be the 3rd? My, aren't we hungover this morning? I just love that reply. I guess I'm a mite grouchy. I've had my share of... Let's be sympathetic here. I've had my share of hangovers too. Know of any cures? More alcohol? Sure, the hair of the dog that bit you. Alright, let's give him a buck, because I think he can come around and patch me up if I should get shot later on. But don't get too drunk, alright? God. And forget about the scalpel. And I remember I really wanted this game on my Spectrum, but yeah, that never happened, sadly. But I think the game could have run quite nicely on the Spectrum. There's nothing really too complicated about this. And I think it could have been made to look fairly similar. But didn't happen, probably because it was an American game, so they didn't see any point in developing it for the Spectrum or converting it to the Specky. Sheriff, how do you like my new shotgun? Gee, is that the new Remington 10 gauge? Gauge, I think. It's right pretty, son, but put it away. Alright, let's be affirmative here. Oh, come on, Sheriff, I just bought it. Okay, let's try and go down this path. Oh, gee, I ain't gonna do it. Why not? Let's be difficult. Oh, alright, I'll take it home. I remember that we did not choose these options in the dialogue tree when I played this back in the day. We were quite difficult and basically an arsehole sheriff. So, yeah, we got killed off pretty quickly. Oh, it's that annoying kid. I remember him. We always used to shoot him immediately. But let's not do that. Put that gun away, mister. Oh, he actually noticed. I've got a secret I won't tell. Oh, yeah, really? Scram, pipsqueak. Hey, Willie, would you like some candy? That's a bit creepy. Let's go with this. Well, is it an important secret? Oh, golly, yes. Out with it or I'll trash you. Is your mum seeing Frank James again? Alright, let's just try. Is it about any gunslingers? Oh, what a surprise. And that kid's got some huge teeth, by the way. Jeez. Are they coming to get me? Yeah, and you're yellow. You little prick! Really? I'll try and remember that when your mum is getting beat up by some bad guy next time, alright? Alright then. Don't quite remember this woman. Why, hello there, Sheriff. What may I do for you? Miss April, how are things? Howdy. Hello, did you let school out? Let's just go with hello, Miss April, how are things? Good, I hear there's a hoedown tomorrow. What's a hoedown? Is that like a redneck party? Yeech, dancing. Would you like to go with me? I'd love to go. Let's try that. Let's be charming and sneaky. Well, I'd be most honoured. I'll just bring the prostitute as well, if you don't mind. You would? Then I'll have to dump Rose. No, I won't do that. Did I make a date with Rose? Maybe I did. Yeah, maybe I should honour Rose because I'm thinking there's going to be a gunfight there. I love all the little animated details in the background. It's really, really neat. And there's not that many screens, as you can see. They just kind of changed stuff about a bit, the graphics there. This is a bad guy, I'm guessing. Those boys sure can't play poker. You been cheating them again, gambler? Let's just try and be a little bit rude here. Alright. Pretty soon someone's going to catch you. I asked if you'd been cheating. Let's just be, an upstanding sheriff. I deny it to my grave. That might not be too far in the future. Let's just ask him again. I'm wasting my time here. Maybe you are. Yeah, I should have been a bit more aggressive, maybe. But hey, you can't win them all. I wonder if we're going to be seeing the inside of the burlesque house. You look familiar as well, don't you? Yeah. Oh, is that another sheriff? Where the heck you been, Sheriff? Maybe that's my deputy. Oh, it is, yeah. Why? What's up? What do you mean? I handle everything. I can be such a prick here. I'm tired of your false alarms. Do you think you can handle it alone? That's nice. Why do you think so? There's a lot of strangers at the bank. Oh. Well, let's go then. How about if you cover it yourself? You bastard. Did you see that? That cart just turned around and went back when I picked up my gun here. Oh. I hope I was supposed to shoot that guy. Or maybe he was just in a rush to spend his money. I might have made a mistake there, but hey, it's not worth taking any chances there. People running out of banks? That's unheard of. Ooh, another chick. I do not remember you at all. You probably never got this far. Well, if it ain't the Tin Horn Sheriff, well, what's your problem? Howdy, Belle. Nice seeing you again. You fancy a date? That wasn't your attitude last time. Well, I've got a bad memory. So I shot at you. I missed, didn't I? Not by much. I think you tried to kill me. Nah. That's what all rustlers deserve. Let's be mean here. Oops, yeah, that was maybe a little bit trigger happy. I thought she was going to draw a gun on me. Jeez. Alright, so who might you be? One of the Daltons, maybe? You're the sheriff here, aren't you? Well, take a wild guess. Those are mean-looking guns you have. What's it to you, punk? No, I'm only the deputy. Let's go with yep. Say your prayers, Sheriff. I ain't afraid of you, bub. You should be. You should be. No, you should be. Alright, let's try that. Well, I ain't draw. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I got shot in the arm. I think you actually can survive this. Or, yeah. Oh, my God. The sheriff's been shot. He's just lying there. He ain't moving. And the doctor's drunk as usual, I bet. Oh, please don't be drunk, Doc. But I did buy him some alcohol. God. This might be bad. Why is everyone so rude? Come on, fix me up, Doc. What? But I was nice to you. I bought you alcohol, you bastard. Alright, my final score is 2,267. And yeah, this kind of, you get kind of awards for doing stuff here. So pretty lucky in romance, and apparently a pretty good sheriff. I think the stars represent my skills as a sheriff. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna quit and have a look at a couple of reviews, or one review anyway. Sap64 gave the game an overall of 78%, and one of the reviewers right. Absolutely brilliant was my first reaction to this game, but after playing it a few times my initial enthusiasm was dampened somewhat. The trouble is that there are only 11 scenes, and once you've been through them a couple of times they all become dull and highly predictable. The shooting bits are quite fun, but again, once sussed out, the player can win every time. And the other reviewers pretty much agree that yeah, it's a nice game, but it's just a little bit too short and simple, no lasting appeal. And I also think they thought the game was slightly overpriced. But yeah, still kind of fun to play today, although I can see that I can get pretty tired of this very quickly once you've played it through a couple of times. And especially once you've gotten rid of the loading times, it's going to be even quicker to grow tired of it. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this quick peek at Law of the West. Thanks for watching and all that, and hope to catch you in the next video. Cheers!